awareness to your body. It's important to release the tension, stress, and tight muscles. If you do the guided meditation while you are tense, worried, or anxious, you may not achieve the result you want, which is a good night's sleep. Paying special attention to your breathing will help you relax. The air nourishes your body, but it also provides a focal point for your mind. Notice your breathing. Be still and breathe in and out. Take a deep breath in, and as you do, bring your awareness to your body. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet, tighten all the muscles in your body and hold this for a few seconds. Hold your breath and squeeze your muscles tight, tight, and tighter still. Imagine that you can make yourself become small. Now, release that tightening. Relax your body and take a deep breath. Let's repeat that once again. Tighten your muscles, clench your jaw and make a fist. Tighten your whole body and hold it. Feel that tension and wringing out all that tension. Now, let it go and relax. Now that you've done that, let your body go limp. Let yourself feel loose and like a rag doll. Loosen every bit of your body. Your scalp is loose. Your face feels loose. Loosen your mouth and jaw. Part your teeth. Your neck is loose. Your collarbones and shoulders are loose. Rotate them if you'd like. Move your spine. Work your way down your body. Your chest softens and is relaxed. Loosen your your tummy. Stick it out, and then let it go and relax. Tighten and loosen your hips and thighs. Then let them be loose. Your legs are loose. Rotate your ankles and feet, and then let them become loose. All are loose, without tension, soft and very relaxed. Breathe. Feel the weight of your body as it rests on whatever you're resting on. Become very heavy and allow yourself to sink. Imagine the sensation that you can melt into your bed or chair. Become listless. There is nothing that you need to do right now. Just be in this moment. Continue to stay aware of your breath. Feel your chest rise and fall with your breathing. But do not try to control it. Just breathe and bring your awareness to your breathing. Slowly breathe in and out. Let your mind relax. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to this meditation. It's okay. Remember that calming the mind could take a little practice, as we are all so busy and do not always take the time we need for ourselves. It may feel unfamiliar. Don't let that concern you. With my guidance, you'll be headed to a deep, restorative sleep. Preparation for the meditation. Close your eyes. Take in a deep breath and let it go. Take in another deep breath and let it go. Notice the sensation of the air as it enters your nostrils and fills your lungs. Your chest softly expands and contracts. Breathe. Take in a deep breath softly let it go. Focus on your breathing. Breathe slowly and gently in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Take in any tension with your next breath in. Release that tension with your exhalation. Once again, focus on your breathing. Breathe slowly and gently in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in any tension that you become aware of. And then, with your next breath in, release that tension. Send it out and away with your exhalation. As you breathe, you become more and more relaxed. Let your relaxation wash over you. Keep breathing in and out slowly. With your next breath in, imagine that the sensation of relaxation has become a soft ball of warm light at the top of your head. Notice it and let this relaxation move very slowly down to your forehead, releasing tension as it travels down to your forehead. This soft ball of light now moves across your forehead from one side to the other, massaging and calming you. The warm light moves down across your head to your ears and eyes, slowly over your face and to the jaw, and down your chin. The relaxing ball of light gently starts to float down to your neck and shoulders, soothing you and clearing out the tension as it moves along lightly from shoulder to shoulder. Notice how the ball slowly goes and calms you. Breathe in with the relaxation. The relaxation now travels behind your neck and down towards your back. Its slow and easy motion softens you as it moves ahead. You are now aware of this relaxing sensation, slowly releasing the tension in your lower back. Take a deep breath in and enjoy the sensation of relaxation and peace. Notice the stillness and quietness. Tension is released as the light moves along, and your sensation of relaxation is deepened as this lovely ball of warm light travels down your body. It travels slowly and gently. Continue to breathe. It is calm, relaxed, and steady. Keep breathing. As the soft and warm light moves to each part of your body, you become more and more relaxed. Go deeper and deeper into a state of calm relaxation. Let this ball of light roll out any tension you may feel, any stress. Now this relaxation, this warm glow of light, moves very slowly and deliberately down to your chest and arms and down each hand. You breathe in and out. You're becoming very relaxed and warmed. You feel calm and relaxed. And if you find yourself starting to fall asleep, it's okay. You will wake up whenever you need to. You'll return to a deeply restful night's sleep, easily and fully. take in a breath and notice where the ball is traveling to, and relax. The ball of light warms and confronts you as you take in another long, relaxing breath. The light comes to your thighs, knees, and calves, softening these areas and moving the relaxation down as you keep breathing. Take in all the relaxation as the ball of light comes to your ankles, feet, and toes. You find yourself feeling even more relaxed, warmed, and soothed. The light moves now to the back of your thighs, knees, and calves, moving the relaxation down. Keep breathing. Take in all the relaxation as the ball of light comes to your ankles, feet, and toes. You find yourself feeling even more relaxed, warmed, and soothed. Peaceful. You're feeling more and more sleepy, delightfully serene, and ready for sleep. The ball of relaxing light has come to the end of your body, your feet. Let the ball of light bounce away softly and very slowly from your body. You may give it a quick, gentle kick away from you. As the ball slowly bounces away, it dissipates into millions of tiny bubbles that float off and fade away. The ball of light has removed all the tension from your body, as well as anything that no longer serves you. You are relaxed and calm. Continue to be aware of your breathing. You are now very still and relaxed, just barely aware of our own body. Feel how soft and light you are. Continue to breathe, soft and light. Breathe in and out. In and out. Keep your eyes closed and take in the peace and quiet you are in right now. Feel how serene and tranquil the inside of your mind can be. Feel the relaxation in your entire body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Completely present and relaxed in this moment of stillness. Focus and relish in the calmness of your mind. Go back to any areas of your body that you feel may require a little extra attention. Revisit any stiff joints or places that hold leftover tension. Breathe into these areas to help relax them. When you feel light and free of any heaviness or tension, let yourself enjoy this sensation of weightlessness. You're carefree, peaceful, and light. Drift along, drift, float. Your breath itself is light. You float. Feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter and lighter still. Begin to feel your body float, drift straight up. Let your head and neck feel weightless. Let your head feel light. Let your torso feel light. Your arms are by your side. Feel feather light. Your hands and fingers are light. You are all light. drifting and floating along. Let your hips and thighs float, feeling buoyant and light. Your knees, calves, and feet too, floating and drifting to serenity. The floating sensation is a very tranquil experience. Take in another deep breath and exhale as you float and drift along. As you do this, imagine a very large, soft, green cloud drifting ahead of you, out in the distance. It is light and fluffy, and it draws you near. Very soft, twinkling light emits itself from it. Move now towards this cloud, moving very slowly and with no apprehension. Just be in the moment, drifting along. This cloud is of no concern to you. You are safe and calm. Moving more and more closer to it. Moving ahead and moving gently towards this cloud. You are floating, drifting closer and closer. Float and drift. Let yourself move closer and closer to this big, beautiful, and green cloud form. As you gently float more closely to the cloud, you realize that this cloud is a floating forest that is way out in the distance. In its atmosphere, arched over this forest cloud, is a huge soft rainbow. This arc gives the forest a magical experience. It is enticing. You continue to slowly drift towards the enchanted scene, passively curious and still feeling peaceful, still relaxed and calm, soft. The forest draws you near. It is inviting, You hardly notice it, but you move quietly, effortlessly, and peacefully. It is so large that you realize you are now inside of this cloud. You travel deeper into the forest, and the cloud seems to have disappeared. You can no longer see the cloud because you have entered it. You are high above the forest, and you can look down into it. As you drift over the forest, you enjoy all its soft green colors. There are many shades of green: dark green turquoise, bright green, pastel green. You see all sorts of trees, plants, flowers, and even a few small animals. There are streams, rivers, and hills. It is full of life. It's abundant. As you are floating, you are watching life in this forest unfold. It looks like it is a very special and restful place to be. The scent of the tall evergreen trees and earth fill your nostrils. This is very calming. You know that you are safe, relaxed, and are part of this glorious haven. Little by little, you become aware that you are beginning to gently float down into the forest. You travel slowly down, 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 through the cloudy, misty, and cool atmosphere. You continue to go down into the atmosphere more and more. You are now over the beautiful tall trees, shrubs, and a variety of plants and flowers. You float past a waterfall. The sound of the water running down into the lake is very calming and would like to stop and refresh. But you decide to stay on your journey and continue floating down, down, until you clear the trees and come to a meadow. You are gently floating down until you peacefully find yourself safely hovering over the grass. place yourself on the very soft grass. You can smell the grass. Its clean, fresh, and relaxing scent calms you. You are now lying in a meadow. It's a lovely place. You lie on your back and look up at the sky. You then decided to stand upright amid the tall grasses and plants. It is a very pleasant and peaceful scene. It's quiet and very calm. The sun softly shines through the cloudy sky. You can feel its warmth on your skin. This also provides some relaxation for you. You begin to look around you and took a deep breath. You then notice all the abundant flowering plants surrounding you, almost greeting you. They're the most beautiful flowers that you have ever seen in your life. They are so fragrant and unusually large. There are many varieties, shapes, sizes, and colors. They are fantastic. You look carefully at them. It is difficult for you to take your eyes away from them. Gradually, you begin to think that you can hear soft music coming from someplace, although you're not sure where. You look around to see if you can tell where the music is coming from. It is a beautiful and harmonic singing. It is joyous. It is the flowers. The flowers are softly singing angelic, sweet music. It's enchanting. You are taken back, but also drawn to these lovely creatures. The voices are hypnotic, and you cannot help but sit down next to them in the soft, green grass to really listen to them singing. You listen, and you are mesmerized by their gift of song. The flower songs soothe you. You feel so comfortable and totally relaxed that want to sing along with the flowers. You then notice your body swaying gently to the flowers' songs. You feel feel so relaxed, and you further go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You are feeling content and calm. You start humming the lulling tunes to yourself. The singing has a healing effect. You enjoy one song and then another song from the flowers. They are greeting you and welcoming you to this special place. And they know that you have made some effort to get there. The flowers also know your trouble with getting deep, restful sleep, and so they perform the songs they know will relax and calm you. As you listen to the songs, you do find yourself feeling much more relaxed, and you doze off deeply, enjoying a brief nap. As you are napping, you are very much aware of the floral serenade, and it helps you keep calm, rested, and relaxed. Time seems to move slowly, and because you have been sleeping so soundly, it feels as though days have passed as you begin to awaken from your nap. The flowers are very happy that you were able to sleep so deeply. They are now singing songs that are lighter and brighter to help you move forward so that you may resume your journey. You thank the flowers for their wonderful singing and slowly move past the flowers as you bid them farewell. You are drawn to find out just what is on the other side of the flowers. It is time to move along. You slowly head off, away from the flowers. You hear very soft crunching as you take your steps. The air is fresh and clean, and you feel good as you proceed. All is quiet, calm, and free from tension or worry. You are you, just walking naturally and slowly. The sun shines softly overhead, warming you and relaxing you even more to your core. From a distance, you can see that there is a big lake. There is a warm and gentle breeze. You feel comfortable and very relaxed, safe. You begin to take a few steps to have a look around and find that in front of you is a very loosely formed footpath. It invites you to follow it. You take a step onto the path and begin to walk through the meadow and down towards the lake. You feel the soft grass under your feet. The tall grasses are gently brushing your legs as you proceed down the path. You're headed downhill on a gentle slope. Your gait is slow and leisurely. You have all the time in the world, and this place supports and nourishes you. The scent of your favorite flower calms you. A few friendly, fluffy bunnies hop around and past you. A few birds fly overhead as you walk towards the lake. You may even notice the sound of a bee or two buzzing, going by. You are in no hurry as you take in the scenery. You proceed down the long path, slowly, deliberately, going down, all the while seeing the lake ahead of you. As you take your walk, you see that the sky very slowly becomes a bit darker as dusk approaches. You have been out on your walk for some time now. You're feeling safe and happy, completely at ease. You continue walking. The lake is still a few feet ahead of you, but it comes more and more into your view as you approach it. You are now at the end of the path and have come to a clearing. The lake is now directly in front of you. You step out into the clearing and keep walking towards the lake. It is placid and calm, looks like a shimmering jewel. It is perfectly still, like a polished glass. You go to the edge of the water and you dip your toes into the water and find that it is warm like a bath water. And then you step into the lake. The warmth of the water feels so good that it soothes your feet after your long walk. You stand in the water and wiggle your toes, one foot first and then the other. You make a few playful splashes in the water, bringing you joy. You begin to melt from the warmth of this surprise. You find a large rock to sit on. Make your way over to it and sit down. Put your feet back into the water and just enjoy this experience. Let yourself become relaxed. Let yourself gently rest and watch the lake. You hear birds singing and calling to each other. You lean back to feel the warmth of the sun on your face. While you are enjoying your newfound perch on top of the large rock, you start observing what is going on at the lake. Life at the lake. There are lotus flowers floating around the edge of the lake. There are fish quietly swimming back and forth. It seems to be a very busy world, although a quiet world. And you smile at that thought. You then notice that there is a small, furry face popping out of the water, looking directly at you. It's an otter, and it is as if he's inviting you to play. You wave at the otter, wishing that you could jump into the water. But you are feeling relaxed in the laziest way. You cannot move to do that. You take a long, relaxing stretch. You open your eyes and imagine Get up from your perch and resume your stroll. The walk down the long path has made you feel a bit sleepy. It is longer than you thought that it would be, but you're feeling still calm and serene, taking in your surroundings at that time of day. Off to your one side, there is something that you had not noticed before. There is a beautiful golden gondola resting at the lake's edge, and it seems to be beckoning you. It seems to emit a soft golden light. It reflects itself in the water. The boat is magnificent. It is irresistible. You feel drawn to the boat, so you walk towards it. The boat is gently bobbing up and down on the water, as if the boat itself is also breathing along with you. Somehow, you feel invited to board the boat. So, you go on aboard, knowing that it is perfectly fine and safe to do so. The boat is very roomy and is upholstered in very soft purple and turquoise fabric. It is very luxurious. The sky has become dabbled with colors of pink, gold, and blue. The sun is slowly setting. It is time for the day to conclude and welcome the night. It is time to board the gondola. Once on the gondola, you take a place and lie down. You are surrounded, almost swallowed in softness. Luxurious pillows and blankets are there for your comfort. You sink into every bit of this wonderful softness. Your walk earlier has made you very tired, and you feel that you would like to close your eyes and rest. You wrap yourself in the blankets and appreciate their warmth. You are in a cocoon of calm and complete relaxation. You lie down and take a deep breath and once again, feeling the sensation of lightness, and begin to feel like you are afloat. Your body feels relaxed and a little heavier than before, feeling like one to explore the boat, but you cannot. Your body is so very relaxed. You couldn't possibly do another thing. Your eyes seem to close themselves, and you drift off to a deep, comforting sleep. Slowly, the gondola begins to leave the edge of the lake, and it sets out towards the center of the lake, gently bobbing and softly moving forward. The sensation of the gondola's motion is so very calming, almost like a cradle. You sense a gentle, undulating, rolling sensation as the boat goes through the water. And this sensation coaxes you into an even more deep state of relaxation. It has now become dark. The sky has taken on a dark, almost inky blue color, and is punctuated with thousands of twinkling stars. There are more shooting stars sailing across the night sky. There's a gorgeous full moon out, and it is being reflected in the lake. It's a big, pale, and yellow golden moon. You take in the spectacular, surreal beauty. It is breathtaking. Although you remain completely calm and relaxed, your body feels heavy with relaxation. You feel serene. The boat very gently bobs up and down and plods along in the water towards the center of the lake. As you travel on the gondola, you take in deep breaths. You are now being lulled to a very deep state of relaxation and sleep. You feel comforted and soft. The sensation of the boat in the water lulls you further hear the water softly hitting the boat, and it splashes. It is now very dark, and you are in a very deep sleep. Relaxed. You've given yourself over to the boat's almost magical powers to bring you to peace and serenity through its very gentle rocking and bobbing movement. You do not know where the boat is traveling you to, other than a peaceful night's sleep. Your breath has become slow and deep, restful and quiet. You may notice that the water lapping on the side of the boat other than that, you are floating, moving along with the rhythm of the boat's travel. Once you are completely relaxed, the gondola begins to quickly leave the water's edge to go out onto the lake. Although you can see no gondolier, you notice the sound is made as the boats move ahead, as well as soft bobbing. This motion lulls you to deeper stillness and relaxation. You are so relaxed, you become unaware that you have embarked on your journey to deep sleep. At this time, you have no goals. You are simply fully relaxed. The boat moves gently up and down and side to side, gently, peacefully, and you are now on your way to a very deep and serene sleep. It causes you to relax even more. You take in a nice, deep, and relaxed breath and fall into the most wonderful itself to the realm of the dream. You are deeply asleep, yet totally aware of the story that is about to unfold in your dream state. While sleeping in the boat, you notice that it is continue to drift and float. But now, somehow, it starts to rise out of the lake and is hovering just over it. Very slowly and gingerly, the boat rises from the water. It is now several feet in the air and hovering over the lake. Up and up it goes. It continues to sail above the lake, slowly and methodically. You are traveling upwards toward the night sky. The boat makes its way higher and higher. The gondola is now up in the sky, sailing along and continuing upward. The gondola starts its mission to the moon, sailing up higher. From the boat, you peek at the lake below and see that all the millions upon millions of twinkling stars are reflected in the lake. There are stars above you and stars around you. There are stars below you. This sight is arresting, beautiful, and mystical. The starlight creates its own special atmospheric light. It is truly a feast for your eyes. The boat starts, continues to sail above, into the sky and the evening clouds. It sails higher and higher away from the lake and the forest. You see the moon and think that it resembles a huge, bright pearl in the night sky. The gondola continues to go on, moving closer and closer to the moon. The gondola floats onward. It goes on ahead light, sure, and steady. Soon, the moon becomes a gigantic, brightly lit sphere. It is all that you can see. You can see the textured surface, the craters, cracks, and rocks. It is eerily quiet, mysterious, and engaging. The boat slowly slows down even more, as if to survey the planet, and it pauses momentarily. You turn over in your sleep, adjust your snuggly blanket, and keep dreaming and sleeping very soundly. In your dream, you sit up and touch the surface of the moon. Its surface is dusty, crumbly, and rocky over a hard interior center. You have moon dust on your fingertips. You're smiling in your sleep at the notion of that. Moon dust. You are aware of this spectacle. You see and notice without seeing. Know, but not knowing. You're very deeply asleep. In your dream, you decide that you would like to experience weightlessness. So, you stood up in the boat and jumped out into the air. You feel like a mischievous young child and tried it again. You giggled about what you have just experienced. You become an acrobat and balanced yourself along the perimeters of the boat. You jump up and down, leap forward and backwards into space. You turn somersaults. You feel your hair standing straight up. You are enjoying the playful expression of joy and awe. decide to give it one more try, because who knows when you would get another chance like this one to play on the moon. You step up onto one of the edges of the boat. You hold your arms straight out like wings and push off from your feet to around the boat. You step out to see if you will fly. You do. You're flying. You fly all around the boat and over to the moon to touch its face once more. You're flying. How is it this effortless? You take a few more moments to play and fly and float all around and on the boat as you gradually become aware that the gondola is slowly turning around and has begun to glide down to descend. The moon has gotten smaller. It seems to have snuck away as the boat begins to make its way back to the earth. You are very sleepy, and yet you are aware of leaving the moon and hope that you will return someday. Playing in space was awesome. You return to your deep slumber, safe, content, and very relaxed. As the boat returns to Earth, it glides through the clouds and drifts slowly back down to meet the green fluffy cloud forest and then on the earth. The gondola sails again, once more, through the sea of stars, as their light illuminates the night sky. You have fallen so very deeply asleep that you hardly notice that you and the boat have re-entered the starry atmosphere. That does not stop the stars from dancing their shinily twinkling dance. The scene is just as beautiful and spectacular as it was before. You played like a child on the moon, and now you sleep like one after playtime. You notice very little of what is around you. the green cloud and crosses the rainbow to go back into the cloud, just as when you first sailed out of the forest. You are now sailing back in it, happily, restful. You feel satisfied and content, as though you have just enjoyed a sumptuous meal, and you're now digesting it. Your soul tummy is full and happy. You are in a very deep, restful sleep. You feel serene and calm. You are resting deeply. Your breath is slow, deep, and steady. Your breath supports your calm sleep. You have just entered that still, tranquil place that makes you the perfect backdrop for a night of restful deep sleep. It is quiet, still, and peaceful. You are aware of the world around you and can awaken any time that you would like or need to. Know that if you would like to return to your deep sleep, you will easily be able to. You will return to where you were before you woke up. Lie down. Close your eyes. Tune in to your breathing and relax. In no time, you will fall gently back into a deep and relaxing sleep. This guided meditation is intended to not be a one-time use tool. Feel free to play this audiobook should you need help with your relaxation or getting more stress than usual, or feel worried. The journey to sleep has rewarded you with a complete rest and rejuvenation. You are slowly starting to awaken. The gentle motion that has brought you to that relaxed state and very deep sleep now gently brings brings your attention to the early morning. The sky is a dark gray. It is still and quiet. The birds begin bringing in the new day with their chirping and morning songs. You notice that the gondola is no longer moving. It has stopped, and you are now on the opposite side of the lake. You take a very long stretch. Your body is still very loose and relaxed. You are renewed with new energy, yet you are still very relaxed. You are not quite awake, but you do feel deeply calm and relaxed. You manage to pull yourself up from your comfortable nest to look over the side of the boat. You're like a small child who fights sleep, but who also wants to see what is going on around them. You lay in the gondola for a few moments. The gentle movement of the boat that is now at the lake's edge has a calming effect on you. Open your eyes and see all the beauty that surrounds you. The sky, the clouds, and the trees over you. The scent of all the greenery and flowers come to you. Notice the light, cool morning air on your skin. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. You are still very comfortable, light, safe, relaxed. The sky has become lighter, and everything has taken on a noticeably fresh feeling. You once again take a very long, full body stretch with your arms over your head, legs straight. stretch to bring yourself to this new time. You have experienced a wonderful time of deep, peaceful, and uninterrupted sleep. You are feeling a rest that has escaped you for some time. Take one more deep breath and a full body stretch, and let that stretch go. From the gondola, you sit up and gently get out. Your feet touched the damp sand, and you begin to slowly walk away from the boat. Before you go, you look back at the boat and acknowledge the gratitude you feel for the journey and for a very much needed deep sleep that you received. You turn away and begin to walk away from the boat. You find the grassy walking path you took at the start of this journey, and you step onto it. You begin the walk back, invigorated, yet relaxed and renewed. Easily walk through the path with the softness underfoot, the taller grasses brushing you as you go, as if to say goodbye. The sun is softly shining down on you. It is pleasantly warm and nourishing. All of nature's players, the birds, bees, and other kinds of critters, fly, scamper, and buzz around you as you peacefully head back to the meadow. You just calmly follow this path. You do not know how you will get back to the enchanted meadow, but you simply know that you will. You decide to take a rest from your stroll, and so you sit down on one side of the path. You begin to feel drowsy and fall into a light sleep and start to nap. You stretch out and continue your napping. You start to feel light and buoyant. You feel lighter and lighter until you notice a floating sensation. gently sail upwards, higher and higher, over the meadow, through the patch of trees, over the rivers and lakes, and up towards the sky. You are slowly and gently floating up and up, higher and higher. You are now over the forest, and you can see how truly beautiful it is. You drift up into the sky and the surrounding atmosphere, completely safe and calm. You drift up and over and all over the entire forest. You once again see the singing flowers. You watch the waterfalls. See the soft rolling hills and the tall evergreen trees. You continue to look at these things as you start to notice that the clouds are taking on a very light green color, and that the forest below is losing its clarity. It is becoming more difficult to make anything out as you travel away. Soon, you are floating through more dense clouds, and they are taking on that misty green that you noticed earlier. You continue to rise and float. Your breath is deep and steady. You are safe. You are going home. You try to get one last look at the magical forest, but now you can only see the huge, soft, green cloud. It is a sweet remnant from the early day that shines through a little, like a gentle reminder for your visit to the forest. You see the rainbow arching over the cloud, and you then know that you have left the forest behind you. You continue to drift along peacefully, happy for what you have witnessed and experienced. The gondola gently makes its way over the lake and flows downward, slowly. has landed, and you have returned to the lake in the forest. The sky begins to shed its evening wear as dawn emerges. The sky has taken on its pale morning gray, and with it, the cool morning air. Your eyes begin to open, and you are waking up from your trip. You wonder if what happened has truly been a dream. Were you just at the moon? You take a few moments to collect yourself and wake up a little more. And then you climb off the gondola, touching it to quickly thank it and say goodbye. Feeling refreshed, you see the footpath straight ahead of you and begin one last journey. The one home and back to your room. Once again, the sound and feel of the soft grass give way to your every step. This time, you are headed uphill, up along the path. Up and away from the big evergreens, the streams, and the tall grasses. The fluffy bunnies scamper around you as if to escort you out of the forest. You come to the patch of singing flowers. They sing you a farewell tribute and seem to sway goodbye to you. At that moment, you realize just how much you have experienced and feel appreciative. You keep going along the path, up and up again. It feels like it is taking longer to end this journey than it did to begin it. You find that your legs are starting to feel heavier and heavier, and that your pace has slowed. You keep going, although starting to feel heavier and heavier. Your legs feel as though you've added lead weights to each one. All of your extremities are starting to feel as though someone switched them out with lead. They are feeling difficult to move. You stop to rest for a moment and sit down along the path. You make yourself as comfortable as you can. Lie down and you close your eyes. Then, next thing you know, you are sound asleep. You are very deeply asleep. You drift off to a sleep in a state of total relaxation and deep sleep. You surrender to your body and to the night. You are very much in a deep, sound sleep. You awaken to find that you are now back in your bed or chair, back to the familiar, back to home and to yourself. The dream felt so real. It was so magical and full of details. For a moment, you think that you can still smell the soft grass again. You lie back and close your eyes to relieve your memory of your journey. Your body is very relaxed and still, but you now feel refreshed and you are now ready to wake up fully from your sleep journey and start your day. You are now coming back to yourself and to your body. With your eyes closed, take a deep, energizing breath. Hold it for a few seconds and release. Do this one more time. Take a deep, energizing breath and hold it in briefly. And let it go. Raise your arms over from side to side. Shrug your shoulders gently. Lift your hands and gently shake them out. Flick your fingers as if to try to get something that is stuck off them. Stretch your fingers out and push your hands away from your body as though you are moving something away from you. Take your time to get a full stretch. And once again, relax. Let your body fully relax. As it is time to resume your day and typical activities, there is just one more sequence to do that will allow you to do that. I will slowly count to 5. In 5 counts, you will begin to return to yourself, becoming increasingly alert with the count. When we get to 5, you will feel rested, refreshed, and completely alert. 1. Take a deep breath. Feel your chest rise. Hold in that air and let it go with a ha sound. You are now awake, alert, and relaxed. 2. Breathe in and breathe out. You're alert and composed, preparing to start your day. Open your eyes if you'd like. 3. Take another deep breath and prepare to stand up. 4. You are now fully awake, refreshed, and alert. 5. Now standing, you take a moment to appreciate everything that you sensed during your time of stillness and calm. You appreciate the deep sleep that you have received. You are now wide awake and fully alert. If you wish, you may stand and take your first steps to resume your day.